company.
That's what you're supposed to do. Only 53% of Americans feel appreciated by the companies for who they work for. A Gallup poll revealed that only 1 in 3 American workers had received any acknowledgement or appreciation in the prior 7 days. This is, in a word, terrible. Everyone deserves to be acknowledged for their work. And they say, well, people get a paycheck. Isn't that appreciation enough? But the answer is no. 40% of employed Americans would put more energy into their work if they were recognized more.
Right.
The lack of recognition and engagement is driving 44% of employees to switch jobs. Now, they say that most people leave their jobs due to bad management and bad supervisors. I can believe that.
Yes, because I had a relative that just did that last week. She called me so distressed because of a new manager that they had brought in that has just made her work life a living hell.
Yeah. So I just get tired of hearing the thing of people being lazy and entitled and people out here busting their ass.
And a lot of people actually stepped out on faith and started their own businesses. You have so many innovative, smart people with so many great ideas and so much talent that a lot of people just got fed up and just said, forget it. Let me just go out here and step out and see what happens. I mean, there have been some, failures, but there have been a lot of success stories.
Yeah, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Trump sent out that stimulus money and it enhanced unemployment. That's how people were able to start their own jobs and starting things online, this, that, and the third. And soon as Bush and them got into office, they got rid of all that because then the companies came to them and started talking about the fact that, well, we can't get people to come to work because you giving them this money and they lazy. They want to sit around and watch Netflix and play Call of Duty all damn day.
But the more people that pay that work, you have to pay into taxes. Therefore, he have more money to send to these other countries for all of these wars and all of these, different things that he's funding outside of the United States instead of taking care of your own people.
Yeah. Now, they say that a formal employee recognition plan, which often don't cause a damn thing, improves productivity by 14%.
It does. Happy employees are productive employees.
Yep. And a lot of it doesn't cost money because, to me, people are motivated by 3 things: money, recognition, and time off. I'm a time off person myself.
Yes.
8 hours to work, 8 hours to sleep, 8 hours to live your life. Now, there are a lot of countries around the world that give a lot of time off.
Yes.
Over there in Europe and whatnot.
The United States is the second worst state country when it comes to vacation time off.
Yeah.
Europe is the best. Overall, in South Korea, they get 31 days of vacation, automatic.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you just started today, if you're a janitor, or what the case may be. If you started working for them, you automatically get 31 days off.
Right.
Germany requires 30 days. The UK requires 28. Japan mandates 26. And this is just vacation PTO days.
Right.
They also get an additional 13 days in national holidays.
Yep.
And in Europe, you don't have to spend your bill money on your vacations. When it comes time for them to go on vacation, they get an additional check equivalent to their personal check to spend on vacation because they don't want them to spend it on, to be spending their bill money, but they want them to enjoy their time off.
Yes.
Because they recognize that if you don't give your employees the ample time off, they'll get burnout.
To re-energize themselves and whatnot. In America, it's just work harder, work harder. The reason you poor is because you don't work hard enough. And you've been feeding us this line of bullshit forever. And people realize that no matter how hard you work, the moment I get a little bump in pay or whatever, you're going to raise the prices on shit.
Exactly.
Okay?
It seemed like don't nobody want to work no more. Every time I go to a goddamn interview, a manager tell me that it just seemed like don't nobody want to work. Don't nobody want a job. Well, bitch, I was looking at the invoice and the qualifications that you was asking for to make that little baby ass money was a little bit much. I wouldn't have applied either. Bitch, you want a motherfucker to goddamn fight Thanos, get all 7 of the Infinity Stones, solve all Scooby-Doo's mysteries, turn Arnold head from a football to a basketball, find Caillou bald ass a strand of hair. You want a motherfucker to balance the checkbook of the United States of America. All that. You want motherfuckers to have super master's degrees, because, bitch, a master's ain't enough. They want your degrees to have a cape on it when you walk in, bitch. You want all that to make $15 an hour. To make that teenage ass money. Bitch, that is a motherfucking kid allowance. Gas and groceries is gonna eat through that money. That ain't paying no real bills. If a motherfucker gotta sit up here and steal to sustain themselves, even with having a fuck ass job working 100 hours a week, bitch, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Goddamn, I am dodging lawsuits to keep these lights on. You know how the saying goes, right? They say money talks. Well, your money ain't saying a damn thing, bitch.
And the moment I get any kind of step ahead, you're gonna turn around and you're gonna find a way to snatch that back from me. Because you said it was one. You said it was one country. They give you time off to spend the bond with your dog.
Yeah, I didn't look it up yesterday or this week when I was gathering my materials. But yeah, I've seen it before. There are certain countries that, you know, like we have. I mean, not countries. Country that give their people. They call it paternity.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like FMLA or maternity leave for mothers when they have their babies. Well, this is paternity, so that when you get a new animal or a new dog or a cat, you can bond with them. Yeah. And you can spend that time to bond